What do you think's wrong with traditional sales training? We talked about North America and the providers out there. We don't need their names, but what were you looking for in your sales training? Like maybe start like what were you not looking for when it comes to rural sales training?
What I was not looking for was somebody that was going to take a cookie cutter approach to sales training because having grown up in agriculture, worked in agriculture all my career, I know that farmers, ranchers, dairy farmers, they're a different type of people and they're not cookie cutters. So I was looking for a training solution that would help me best help these people, make better decisions and use better products and services for their farms.
What had you seen that was exposed then when you were doing your research? What were the things that you're seeing with traditional sales training providers in North America, and what did you not like seeing? What was it that you think that obviously wasn't gonna land very well with dairymen and farmers and growers?
Well, for one, they most of the sales training options were kind of an intensive one couple, maybe 2 days type of training situation, as opposed to your sales training, which was broken up over time and allowed for the information to really simmer and sink in. Because we've all been to those conferences. You go to them, you're all on cloud nine, and then you forget half or more of the things within a week or two. So I didn't want something that was wham bam, thank you, ma'am, so to
Yeah.
speak. And I wanted something that wasn't so pushy. Also, something that's always trying to make these, close these people right away, because that's just not how sales cycles work in agriculture.
100%. And I think you
Mhm.
picked up on it beautifully, how we talk about the concept of we'll get to the psychology part and the curiosity, but we sell slow to sell fast. And that is very,
Yeah.
very real and relevant for rural. So when you did your research and then you reached out to us and you chose us, what did you like about what we stood for? What was it that stood out for you that you liked, that appealed to you about us, even though we're, across the pond, so to speak?
Your training was, you only train people in the rural sector. So you are very niche in what you're training, who you're training, I should say. So it was kind of like an aha moment, really, for me when I stumbled across your training. And as I dug in deeper and had conversations, more than one conversation with you prior to actually engaging and signing on, and you taking us on as a team, um, I never got the pushiness. Always got the curiosity from you, the willing to serve, whether that was you or not. You know, you were very accommodating to the questions I had, and I felt very much at ease, moving forward with your services for training our team.
Cool. So when we got into the 9-week program with the team, obviously a smaller team, we went to commercials, but what shifts or what changes in behavior, what outcomes did you start to see as co-owner at R&J? Like, what did you start to see with the team? What started changing for you?
Uh, well, what I saw with the team was definitely working on asking better questions, piquing the curiosity of their prospects and or existing customers. Um, to really not, take relationships for granted, or forming good relationships with new potential producers, and just asking the great questions that need to be asked to help them better, make good decisions for their farms, for their families. So I think the psychology of asking the great questions was a big thing for our
Yeah.
team.
And before we talked here, we talked about how we find it ironic, both of us, that
Mhm.
traditional sales training in North America doesn't even understand basic human psychology.
Yes, I find that very discouraging, for one, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's a polite term, friend, because it's like, like farmers, particularly because they're men and women of their own land and school high on ages, they don't like being told what to do. And so many salespeople are a show up, throw up, eager beaver, product
Mhm.
feature creature. And we've obviously taught you to be the complete reverse of that in your opposition, because we know that that doesn't land in the brain and it just puts them in the back of the brain. It just bemuses me. It
Mhm.
discouraging, isn't it? that they can't even understand the basics of human behavior and decision making, where it's less about selling, it's more about helping support the buyer make the best and most accurate informed decision for them in their farm. And you guys got that. So have you seen confidence lift with the team? Have you seen them start to believe in themselves and carry some confidence, conviction into the conversations, and then obviously close out more deals?
Yes, most definitely. I've been able to witness them, talk with prospects, overhearing their conversations, the questions that they're asking, the uh, the body language, the tone they're using. It's all definitely improved, I'd say, since beginning training and being able to better service these prospects. And yeah, we're just really happy with the way the team is progressing in that regard.
Awesome. Awesome. I think they've done great too. Last question, curly, crunchy question. You ask it. Have you got value for money? Have you seen that you've got a return on investment on the investment you made with us?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Um, I'd say already in the 6 weeks, we're probably at least 2x our investment. We've definitely made our money back and then some with what you provided with us.
Brilliant. And hopefully it will continue to be the gift that gives, seeded up.
Yeah,
Right.
because we're only just getting started.
Yeah. It's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. Very last question, because I lied. I put up with it for 9 weeks, so I'm going to say it anyway. What would you say to your peers in California or across the states that are in your kind of sector or in the ag sector? What would you say to them about us?
I would say if they're looking for effective training, sales training in the ag sector, they definitely have to look at your company. Rural Sales Success has definitely lived up to their name, I would say, with us, and they get it. They get farmers, they get ranchers, and those are the kind of people that you need to work with to really elevate your game.
Beautiful. By the way, I didn't actually pay him to say that, so I really appreciate that, John. Um, hey, it's been an absolute pleasure to train you and your team, smaller team. I've liked the fact that you're a smaller team, so we go a bit deeper, and I've also really enjoyed personally training you as well and coaching you in that business owner, rural sales coach space. I'm super excited for you guys, like where you're going to go,
Yeah,
and stick close to you and see where it goes. It's so good to hear that you've had results pretty soon into the training, and
yeah,
you're good on your numbers, you're strategic, you're a good operator, you can see you're getting ROI, but like you say, you've only really just begun, so that's what's really exciting for me to see where you guys end up. So I'm looking forward to sticking pretty close to you and hearing about all your wins.
yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to discussing them with you, my friend.
Awesome. Thank you, mate.